Alright everybody, so yesterday Jenny and I realized that it was really dark in here, and it's because no sunlight was coming in, because all of our windows have these things on them, and they just sit right over top of the window and no light comes in. However, there used to be one right there on that window, there used to be one on that window, and if you look, there used to be one right here on our big front window, and it covered like half the window. We finally got them off. There's so much more light in this house now. So real quick, while Jen's still in the shower, I'm going to show you guys something I made. And this took me a long time to make, but I've been wanting to make it for a while. It's a single point sling for my shotgun. And how it works, let me show you this real quick. There's the point that attaches to the shotgun. This is paracord that I braided all the way along. And what I did here, as you can see, this is not quite complete. I still need to wrap another thing around to bind these two pieces together, because that's what sits right on my shoulder, so I want that to be really thick. And then it comes around, it comes to a point, and these extra cords will be taken off, but I have a clip here. And how the clip works is, let me show you real quick. So this part attaches to the gun, this goes over my shoulder, and this part comes around and it clips right onto here. It's really strong, it'll hold my shotgun on it. The reason I did a single point is because if you're loading a shotgun, you don't want to get the 2-point strap stuck in the way.
What the frick? What are you doing? That was a stupid prank.
Well, you know you don't like being scared.
Well, that was just stupid. It didn't even fall on me.
Oh. I'll try harder.
Work on your pranks.
Hey, well, I had like 10 seconds.
Shoot, no way.
Alright, so, not probably the best prank I've ever done, but that's alright.
You should tell them about the prank I pulled on you when we were friends.
So, forever ago, this is a good story. She was at a friend's house, but she was supposed to be in like a different state. Like, she wasn't even supposed to be there. But I go downstairs and they're like, hey, here's my friend Travis. And there's this dude who's sitting in the corner of like this room, like on the couch, and he looks really creepy. And I'm like, hey, Travis, how's it going? And Travis like doesn't even like say much. Like, he's just being really weird. He's creeping me out. He's just a weird kid. I thought he was just really quiet and really shy. And so I was like, well, that's weird. So I guess we just like keep on talking and whatever. And then, wait, how did you reveal yourself?
Well, I was sitting there in the chair and I was actually like wearing boots and stuff, so you couldn't tell I was a girl. And you came in and I was all nervous because I got this huge crush on you and we were good friends. And I was like, man, because I had it planned out that I was just gonna talk and then you would recognize my voice. But that didn't actually work because I was sitting there and all our friends would come. I was sitting there a long time. The whole time you were there, I was just sitting there saying nothing. I think somehow we had planned to get you talking about mustaches or something.
What?
Yeah, because I was wearing a fake mustache.
I don't remember this part.
Well, I was wearing a fake mustache and I remember because like we worked so long on it. And, oh my gosh, it looks so goofy with this towel on my head. I don't wear my makeup either.
You're cute.
So we were talking about mustaches, and then I sit up, and I'm like, you mean this one? And then I pull off the mustache. And you still didn't recognize me, because I was wearing all my stuff. I'm like, this is really awkward. He still doesn't know it's me. So I, like, start taking off my hat and stuff. And then you're like, oh, 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 and then you like stop the couch, you start throwing pillows at me. You're like, what is this? And you were like throwing pillows at me and everyone was dying. It was really funny.
That's really great.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
I got you so good.
That was years ago. That was when we were like, how old were we?
I must have been 16.
Dang.
I think I was 16.
Which was 7 years ago.
No.
7 years ago.
That was 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's not going in the vlog.
Class. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a really good prank. It was hilarious. That was forever ago when we were just friends. Now look at us, all married. Yeah, Jen was working on stuff on the computer while I cleaned a little bit. But we
That
definitely...
sounds like I was on Facebook the whole time.
She wasn't on Facebook.
I was working. I have a job. I was working.
She was working.
I was working!
That's what I said, isn't it?
Real
She was
work.
working.
It was real work, like my paid work. Bear, what you wagging your tail for?
Look at the little waggy tail. Waggy tail.
Are you sleepy, Bear? Are you sleepy? Oh, you're so cute.
He's trying to shake your hand.
He's trying to give me a better. Oh, I got my new hairdo.
Oh, look at
I
that.
noticed my sister, she got me all the highlights I wanted and wanted to try some bangs, so that's
Super
my hair's
cute.
different. I actually got it done before the wedding, which was perfect because my long hair was getting so hard to work with.
We did watch The Lone Ranger, which Jen loved the plot. Tell them how much you love the plot on The Lone Ranger.
I thought the movie was hysterical.
What about the
I
plot?
did. The movie was so funny.
I'm not talking about how funny the movie was, because I thought it was hysterical too.
The Tonto's plot was great.
What about the Lone Rangers?
Lone Ranger wasn't very Lone Rangery. I don't want to rant about a movie on here. I thought it was really funny. I laughed through the whole thing. I thought it was really funny. And of course I love Johnny Depp. So,
Do you think he's hot?
I don't know. I think you're hot. You're so hot.
Well, yeah, so we watched The Lone Ranger. It was really funny, but it really did kind of,
I said I don't want to rant about movies.
I'll rant. Anyway, it is
You
4...
don't have to zoom out your phone.
Yeah, I
no
do.
one cares about your phone.
Shh, I have a cool phone. Look at this. All its buttons, and it flips, and the screen flips sideways. It's really cool. And I can text, like, super fast on the actual buttons. And I can call people using that green button.
Your phone's retarded.
Yeah. And I have a red button, too, that I can hang up on people. Say something
We're
funny.
gonna tell them we're going to bed.
So it's almost 5 in the morning, and we're going to bed.
We're
So
going
good
to
night. Going to bed.
bed. We're going to bed.
Going to bed.
We're going to bed.
Okay, that's ending now. Good night.